Time is any indication, or like the sound of music going up and down scales, or going up and down the sharps and flats. If music or the sound is related to light or time, colors of the rainbow, if there's any indication like that, then we would have to bend the inner corners to the outer corners of our world and a parallel world going back into time, possibly. So basically, the inner corner going forwards in time in our universe would be bent into the outer corner of a parallel universe going backwards in time. So, or something like that. Or else it would be the inner corner of our universe going forwards to the outer corner going backwards in a parallel universe where the light is inverse for the rainbow colors. And then we would bend the outer corner going forwards in time in our universe to the inner corner going backwards in time. All right? So the outer corner going forwards to the inner corner going backwards, and then the outer corner going backwards to the inner corner going forwards in time, right? And we do that in two parallel universes. And there's two different ways to do it, depending on which side the parallel universe would be to us, I suppose, since, I mean, there might be two of them, right? Depending on which side you look at, maybe there's six. Because in a three-dimensional cube, there's like, what, 6 different sides? So maybe we have 6 parallel universes where we can weave, you know, backwards into time or forwards into time, possibly, depending on how you look at it. But if we went back in time, we would have to go to a parallel universe where colors of the rainbow were inversed. Or in other words, our rainbow, you know how it goes, like the little tiny one is violet, boom, and we go up the rainbow until it's like red on the outside or the top. It would be the inverse colors for them. So it'd be like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, you know, as opposed to ours where it's like violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, you know, for the very big curve. So possibly not only would we have to bend light, we would have to inverse the light as well. The direction of light, you know, like we'd have to like bend the direction of light, and then we'd have to inverse the colors of light maybe to go back into time. But this is just all theories and random thought. Have a dandy wandy one. Oh, we're still recording. Okay, I'll blab on some more because there's more ideas. So, what am I talking about? Okay, for instance, going up the flats to 0. This is the present point of time. And then this would be going forwards in time into the sharps. Well, okay, so C to C sharp, boom, right there, right? Notice how this is another C, and then so it'd be an octave in one note. However, C to C flat is just half a step, right? And then in a parallel universe, well, C to B, you know, it would be like the same distance. Or no, it would be a little less distance. C to B as opposed to C sharp. In our universe, the C to C sharp is longer than the C to B in their universe, right? Because the violet is slightly shorter, I suppose. Interesting to note. And then, of course, you know, in our universe, the short B to C is like, our B to C, the violet would be the shortest. And then, of course, this would be the longest. So it's like going forwards in time. So C flat or B to C, and then C to C sharp would be these three. Okay. How about this? C sharp to C, and then C to B. So C sharp to C, and then C to be. I don't know. Trying to show it. It doesn't quite make sense. But it's like boom, boom, CC right there, and then CC, right? So it's like you see the B on this corner and then the C sharp on that corner, right? Boom, boom, right? So that's like the inner corners of space, right? Like the C, this could be like the inner corners of space right here. B to C sharp. And then the outer corners would be like C flat to B, right? I don't know if you can see that. But yeah. So these would be like the outer corners, these two, one right here. And then these would be like the inner corners of space. And just see how the notes are inversed, right? So we would have to do that in a parallel universe where the notes are inversed. And they would be going backwards or down on this piece of paper or on a plane in time rather than forwards like they are written here, perhaps. Yeah. Possibly, but I don't know if this is freaking true. I mean,